Our next Bishop's Award winner is a person commonly described as having an open and loving spirit. While only having been a United Methodist for a few years, this person has quickly become a valued and impactful leader in the local church. By telling their own story openly and honestly, this social activist has skillfully provoked other church members to engage their community through love and good deeds, especially with regard to immigration rights education. A few years back, this follower of Jesus shared with their dominantly Anglo congregation a Mexican Advent tradition called Las Posadas, which invites participants to walk the path of Joseph and Mary as they were turned away the night that Jesus was born and then finally welcomed. As a result, the congregation decided to host their own Las Posadas. This leader taught congregants how to make piñatas and pozole the first year, and brought a team together to make tamales the second year. Through this event, the congregation has been able to show radical hospitality and welcome hundreds of their neighbors who otherwise might not feel welcomed. This leader has worked with Building Healthy Communities, Journey for Justice, the County Human Services Agency, and Faith in the Valley, sharing the message of know your rights for undocumented immigrants. This person helped facilitate an open community event called Un Pueblo, Una Lucha, One People, One Fight, at the church, which gave undocumented immigrants a place to obtain legal advice, provided notary service, and had an educational forum for both U.S. nationals and immigrants alike. With the Central Valley Journey for Justice, our award winner gave several community presentations, including to the County Board of Supervisors, and continues to host safe gatherings trainings and has utilized a family preparedness plan that was developed by the Immigration Legal Resource Center. Last summer, this person was selected as an emerging leader intern by the Pacific School of Religion to support her development as a leader in the California Central Valley. In addition, she is just completing a year-long community organizer internship with the American Civil Liberties Union. Her supervisors describe her as a passionate justice warrior. She is a courageous immigrant, a mother of 4, a wife, and an intelligent and empathetic leader who does not tire in working to help others. If you ask her what sustains her, she is quick to say that it is her faith in God. The United Methodist Church of Merced is grateful and proud of their leader, who isn't just an educator or advocate for immigration rights. She's a convener and a liaison that's been able to bridge a gap in a hurting community. Please join me in thanking and congratulating 2018 Bishop's Award winner, Arlette Flores.
I just will start thanking my God, and all the honor, all the glory is for Him. Amen. Well, I don't know what to say. I wasn't expecting this. Being an immigrant is a challenge. Being Latinx is a challenge in this country, but I really think that leadership is really important because it helps oppressed and exploited communities to rise. The Central Valley has a high population of Latinx. No wonder why it has been overlooked, disregarded, and forgotten. That is why it is crucial to develop the leadership of the Latinx population and not only use them as a tool for church purposes, but to empower the Latinx community to build leadership that is based on respect of every culture. It could be very beneficial to shift the standpoint of leadership and embrace and celebrate the uniqueness of every culture. I really appreciate being a part of a church that believed in me and that instead of believing in saving me as a Latinx woman, let's rescue her to being a Latinx woman in this country. They didn't do that. Instead, I was embraced with my bright colors, my Spanish, my English, my Spanglish, and my ways of expression. My traditions were valued. I was encouraged to attend leadership trainings, and it helped me develop self-confidence and rebuild the broken pieces of a trampled dignity. Leadership with a spiritual background for Latinx leadership is important because it allows an oppressed community to continue to dream. Dream on its own way, a dream with no nationality at all. An authentic dream, rooted on the power of the universe, in which each of us are connected as part of a beautiful, diverse tree that has unique branches. And when one of these branches is broken, we all hurt. My dream for our annual conference is that we use our open doors, not just to welcome everybody that comes in, but to go outside. Go outside of our open doors to meet the reality of our people. And proclaim the good news of Jesus Christ. I dream for us to have an open mind, to understand that a degree won't guarantee that we will solve a problem because it says we are qualified for it. Sometimes, regardless our title, experience on research, or knowledge about books cannot be compared with the ways first impacted people can lead their communities and help them thrive. I dream for us to have an open mind, to put aside degrees of education and just be there to learn about our people. People who are the subject of studies of so many research, aren't they the ones already knowing the problems their communities have? People who didn't have to look in a book how it is to be discriminated, oppressed, incarcerated, deported, exploited, persecuted. They are the persons who need a little bit of push to channel their energy, and if given the opportunity, transform their struggle into growth. I dream for us to have an open heart, humble enough to value every single person, traditions, backgrounds, level of education, and include them in leadership, because there is not just one way to lead. Being unique is God's expression of love for us. Let us applaud each other for being unique and not different. There is nothing to be afraid of. Yes, I am Chicana or Mexican, whatever you want to call me. I don't do things that are traditionally considered the right way or should I say the American way? Therefore, I dream for us to have an open heart, full of humbleness, to acknowledge and appreciate one another by integrating within each other through walking outside of our open doors with an untitled open mind and humble open heart. And just remember that united in the Holy Spirit, we are invincible and not invisible.
This is our sister's family, immediate family, and this is our church family. Thanks be to God. They surprised her this afternoon.